Merhaba ve, welcome back to another video, you guys, and I have a banger to tell you right now. Thanks for 10 subs, I fucking love all you guys, let's surpass PewDiePie together, shall we? Also, my boy Semi told me to play Civilization 5 instead of my normal fucking Call of Duty Modern Warfare, so I'ma try that out. Let's fucking go, let's jump into the video about the history of the Ottomans, shall we? So, the Ottoman Turks actually originated from Central Asia. Well, not actually the Ottoman Turks, but the Turks in general originated from Central Asia. So you might be wondering, how the fuck did they get all the way to Anatolia, which is all the way in the Middle East? Well, dear viewers, I have one thing to tell you. Seljuk Turks. Baby! So the Seljuk Turks basically conquered Persia and then met the Byzantines in 1071 in the Battle of Manzikert, and through sheer genius, they managed to overpower the Byzantines, who were actually at a resurgence at the time. But still, the Seljuks managed to beat the Byzantines, yoink Anatolia, just fucking yoink it, and then, and then the Crusades happened. Fuck. But still, I love you guys, Seljuk Turks. Now, let's get to Osman. My man, Osman Ghazi. He was the leader of the Kaya clan. And so the Kaya clan was actually right next to the Byzantine Empire. So Osman Ghazi would often perform raids into Byzantine territory. During those raids, often people would flock to his aid, and those people would become soldiers and follow him. And that's where the term Ottomans come from, followers of Osman. Now, during a Friday prayer, Osman would say that his Beylik would become an independent nation. So that year was 1299. Remember that, kids. Now, there's actually a story about him when he came to power. He visited his old advisor and tutor, Shiak Bey. I believe that was what his name was. I'm going to put in subtitles below. But basically, what happened was that he had a dream where he saw a tree grow and cover the whole world. The next morning, he asked his former tutor, about what it meant, and he answered, it means that he was going to be the founder of a giant, large empire that his descendants would rule. That's some fucking foreshadowing, kids. Yeah. Now, the Ottoman Beylik was actually the smallest of all the Turkish Beyliks, so the Ottomans really needed to work hard to become big. That's why I gotta say, never lose hope, because the Ottomans managed to conquer all the Beyliks despite starting out as the smallest. So, if you have a tiny dick, you can become a big dick motherfucker. So yeah, never lose hope. I'm just saying that to make myself feel better. But yeah, never lose hope, like the Ottomans. The Ottomans, through sheer genius, managed to overcome this problem. And they're also on the frontiers of the Byzantine line, so they're easily able to raid into Byzantine territory, which I just said. But they also, in the year 1303, in the Battle of Dimbos, I hope that's how you pronounce it. I'm sorry, Turkish viewers, aka my boy Semi Beren. But basically, the Ottomans managed to gain control of many lands that could be in striking distance of many major important Byzantine cities in Anatolia, including Bursa, or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I'm not Turkish. I'm sorry, Semi. I'm sorry. But yeah, they're in striking distance. And now, in the year 1321, the Byzantines had a civil war. Damn, as if their empire was important. Their empire was crumbling for centuries. I mean, they didn't really need to fucking have a civil war and ruin it anymore. But anyways, the Byzantines had a civil war, and the Ottomans would take full advantage of this and besiege Bursa. But unfortunately, my man Osman, he would never get to see the day that the first walled city that the Ottomans would attack would fall. Yes, Bursa was the first walled city that the Ottomans would capture. But his son Orhan would, who would later move the capital from, I believe it was called Sugut. I'm sorry, Turkish viewers, don't bully me. But he would move it from Sugut all the way to Bursa, which honestly, in my opinion, isn't that far. But anyways, under Orhan's reign, Bursa would thrive and become a major trading city. See, the Byzantines couldn't do what Orhan did, but Orhan, who is the Sultan of the Ottomans, could. Speaking of Sultan Orhan had a half-brother named, I believe his name was Al-Adin Pasha, who was supposed to split up the land 50-50, but he gave up his power for his brother Orhan, who is a natural-born soldier. Now, this is really important because the Ottomans would not end up like Charlemagne's kingdom when it split up between his descendants, or the Mongols when they got split up by their descendants, Genghis Khan's descendants. So yeah, that was really important because the Ottomans could remain strong and united, unlike the fucking Mongols. Come on, Mongolia, you guys could have taken over the world if you guys didn't split up your empire. Fucking retards. Yeah, Al-Adin Pasha, he's no motherfucker to mess with. You don't want to mess with my man Al-Adin Pasha because he did a lot of great things. He centralized the army, made a centralized army, and made a currency system, so under Orhan's name. So yeah, don't fuck with my man Al-Adin Pasha, man. Don't fuck with him, bro. Don't fuck with him! Don't fuck with any of the Ottomans. The Ottomans, bro. Don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with the House of Ottomans, man. I love all the early Ottoman sultans, especially my man Bayezid the Lightning Bolt, who I'm going to talk about in the next video, hopefully. Yeah, man. Now, in the year 1328, the Ottomans besieged Nicaea, and which was the second largest city in the Byzantine Empire. So, the current leader, who was the motherfucker who won the Byzantine Civil War that I talked about earlier, his name was Andronicus III, some fucking Byzantine-looking motherfucker. He would send 4,000 troops to help relieve the city, but they would all fail in the Battle of Pelikunon. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry, Turkish and Greek viewers. Pelikunon. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but it was in the year 1329, and this would be the last time the Byzantines would ever try to take back land in Anatolia. See, the Ottomans managed to end that shit. Fucking love you guys, man. Fucking love you, Orhan. Now, something also really important under Orhan's reign would happen. So, Orhan, my man Orhan, he would take over the Karsid Turks, which was another Turkish beylik. They were not an Ottoman beylik, I'm sorry. But yeah, they would do this in the year 1345, and this would give the Ottomans a large coastline and a great navy. Also, under Orhan would marry the Byzantine princess Theodora, and yeah, they'd have a half Ottoman and half Byzantine son, and that's why I think the Ottomans are the successor state of the Roman Empire. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm not rapping, I'm not a rapper, I don't know why I'm saying yeah, I just don't want to fuck up everything, but yeah, this video is getting long enough. I'm probably just going to end it here. So yeah, subscribe, otherwise you're going to the gulag. Fucking love you guys. Peace. Yeah. Peace.